Tucked deep in the Pacific Northwest, beyond the beauty of Vancouver's picturesque landscape, there is a global battle being fought, a battle over data, power, bragging rights, and it's big business.
An attack can happen any time of day, any time of night, whether it's a denial of service attack or a phishing campaign.
On the front lines, Fortinet's FortiGuard lab and threat researchers, 200 white hat hackers and analysts gaining insight from the code that makes up threats, taking down some of the biggest organizations in the world.
That's a different language they speak.
Derek Mankey is a security strategist with Fortinet.
They have to reverse engineer all of this evasion technology and latest and greatest virus code that the bad guys are making.
Raul Alvarez is one of those researchers.
I'm not a hacker per se, but I kind of like the way malware works.
A good thing considering what he and his team are up against, a constant barrage of attack data. The challenge, always the same, staying one step ahead of the bad guys.
They know that researchers such like us, we're looking into them, so they try to do different kinds of obfuscation. They know that we are using debuggers, they do anti-debugging.
The good news for customers, partners in the world of cybersecurity is that the FortiGuard team never really sleeps. There are threat researchers in every single time zone looking at every single piece of malware that hits the system. That's 35 million detected events globally every single minute. Meantime, in this massive data center, they are scanning the known and the unknown, flagging potential threats, and sending it back to the threat research team.
What this really means is it's not just data, it's not just the signature of malware, it's not information about some virus that's out in the wild. It's actually knowing what to do about it.
Heartbleed was a perfect example last year. We had to fix out for this in 56 hours worldwide. Certain other vendors took up 2 weeks or longer to respond to this sort of issue. And that's just because of this engineering powerhouse that we have.
A clear differentiator in the broadening security market as the fight is defining the Internet of Things. FortiGuard is adding new threat experts to focus on the vertical space like healthcare and federal services.
We're literally beating the bad guys to their own game. The bad guys, they want to develop a weapon and try to find a security hole or a way into a system. We do that responsibly ahead of them. The idea is if we can find these security holes, we can close them.